I am one, I am 100 voices in your head. With every twist and every turn, pulling every single thread. I may have 1,000 names, but in the end they're all the same. I play whatever role you need to guide your way. Welcome to the Matrix, where I am your god. It may be a simulation, but I ain't no fraud. I play your friend and your foe, design your joy and your woe. And if the red dress caught your eye, I'm doing something right. Welcome to my world. Let's see who comes out to play tonight.
Welcome back, everyone, to Wyrdgard! We are For the Win, your favorite weekly, that's right, weekly, Wednesday D&D actual play. I'm your Dungeon Master, Nick. We're here 2 weeks in a row in the main campaign. Hoo yeah, look at that. We're excited. I'm excited. We left off with some big stuff last time, and we're going to jump back into that shortly, but we've got 4 wonderful players that have to introduce themselves to you. You know them, you love them, you maybe are friends with them, maybe you're not, but maybe someday. And so players, to introduce your character today, I want you to imagine it's college. You're going to a party at a house party, if you will. It officially starts at 9 o'clock. But when does your character arrive? And once they're there, what's their drinking game of choice? So when are you arriving to this party? And what are you playing once you're there? I see some of you nodding, so let's start with Snash.
All right, Harlow's showing up 30 minutes early because she's too excited. And her drinking game of choice is Never Have I Ever, because she pretty much wins every round.
Oh,
from
goodness.
like random flashbacks or something.
Yeah.
So does that mean she's drinking a bunch or not at all?
Like, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Because you only drink if you've ever done it.
See, but I've played both ways, where you drink if you have or you drink if you haven't. So I guess it depends on if they're targeting you or not. If they want Harlow to have a party in her pocket.
No, if she has a party. Yeah, that's...
Perfect. Thank you, Smash. Up next, let's kick it over to Matilda.
Hi, I'm Matilda. I play Catriona. She would rock up like a cool 10:30 if it started at 9, probably.
Rock up.
But she would show up with a keg, and then her chosen game would be keg stands.
Just resting
Very nice.
on one arm, right?
She would
Walking
just
in.
bring one with, just like a purse.
Just one?
carrying
Oh, okay.
one. That's her contribution to the BYOB.
I imagine that if Kat could get her legs up, then she probably drained the whole keg.
I don't believe it's possible for her to get drunk, so...
Yeah, should be fine. Awesome. Makes sense. So we got an early arriver and a late one. Let's check in with Ruby.
Hi, I'm Ruby. I play Nosh. And Nosh would actually probably be there at 8:45 with his 5 bottles of different liquor and his 5 mixers to make his signature drink in a giant, big water cooler. And then he would already have the table set up for Flip Cup. And the first person that he knows that comes in, he's like, "We're playing," and he drag them straight over to the table and start playing Flip Cup, and
just starts with 1v1s. Don't even wait for a team.
Anybody that comes through the door that even looks just a little bit of interest, he's like, "You're coming over here and playing Flip Cup."
Now, is Nosh any good at Flip Cup?
I mean, at the beginning of the night, yeah.
I heard he gets better the more he drinks.
An hour and a half in, he's not that good, but then give him another 30 minutes.
And he rallies.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay. We got 2 earlies, a late, and Scott, what do you got?
I am Scott. I play Quinn, the Teoran wizard. Quinn would definitely have all full intention of getting there by 9, but wouldn't arrive until like 10:45, just getting distracted by every shiny thing along the way. When he did finally arrive, 3-man would be his game of choice.
You're going to have to enlighten me.
3-man is a dice game, and he would cheat horribly. He would definitely use a lot of sleight of hand, a little trickery to ensure that he definitely came out on top.
Is this a game other people know that I just somehow don't?
3-man?
Yeah.
Look it up. It's a dice game.
I meant like of the group here. I saw some heads shaking.
I have never heard of it.
We don't play games with dice, Scott.
It's very possible it exists in another name that I would know it, but
Yeah,
I've not heard of a
okay.
game called Three.
We remember
Guess teach us, what's the premise? What do we want to do?
So it's been a long time since I played 3-man, but anytime so one person is designated the 3-man, and every time a die is rolled that actually turns up a 3, the 3-man has to drink. But there's a whole host of other rules that go along with it. I will send you all a website. I'll send you a webpage.
Interesting.
If stars align and we ever get together again in person, we shall play some 3-man.
Next off session that isn't campaign, we should just have a day of dice games.
Yeah. That'd be pretty sweet.
I know it will inevitably devolve into Yahtzee, but
Yeah, it's a
No.
great game. It's a classic for a reason.
There's a new game. Matilda taught me a new game.
I
Okay.
did
Just as
actually.
good as
It's called
Yahtzee.
Ship Captain Crew. And
Oh, yeah.
you just need 5 d6s.
I feel like
think
I've heard
we
of
played it
that
on here
before.
before.
I know the game. It's been a while since I've played, but
That's fair.
not going to fault it. All right, y'all. So let's recap and then jump back
Nick,
into.
We need your answer.
If it was someone else's house party, then I was the person showing up like 10 to 15 minutes after the start time because I don't know. Like I hate being late to things, and even though the expectation is not to be there on time, like I have to be, but I would like be able to do 10, 15 minutes and still feel okay. Slap Cup was my game, also called Boom Cup or Stack Cup or any number of things.
What if you had to pick a character like, say, Hegnog? What would be his arrival time in game?
Hegnog, you'll never know when he's going to show up. Sometimes he's incredibly early, sometimes he's super late, sometimes he's smack dab on time, and he's the best at every game. He's just winning them all, and he's never lost.
Well, I have a question though, because we've seen Hegnog have this interesting ability where he just disappears. Can he focus enough to like have been at the party, disappear an hour, and then reappear another hour in the middle of the party? Or is he just literally, he's screwed? It doesn't matter. He can only stay like 1 or 2 hours at most.
Would that he could control whatever the hell is going on with him, but he is at the mercy of this power.
Magic.
All right. So, last time we played, you all faced off against this creature in your end of the slip. You debated whether to go back and check out other rooms or tunnels that you missed, but ultimately decided time was of the essence to press on. You discovered a dead zealoid with some goodies and information, as well as a decent sum of gold before you went through your last of the pillars of light, this one golden, and it brought you not into caves, not to the other side, but underwater at the bottom of the river amongst the ruins of the old bridge, where you encountered 4 effigians that seemingly had been there forever. A cherub glaive that was, the defender and attacker, the witness who seemed to be in charge of them and spoke to Catriona, the tender who cared for the 4th, which was the sleeper, an effigian that you learned periodically woke briefly, became animated along with the pulsing of that golden light, and something that they called the core. Catriona, upon touching her, was transported to that strange primal plane and had a conversation with her, tried to bring her back, but was unsuccessful. And ultimately, you all, after Quinn made sure that everybody could breathe using his scroll of water breathing, you all left the way you came, but you did not get spit out the same place. Instead, you were on the far bank of the river on the east side of the city. You shared some information. Harlow had another little conversation in her head that was rather menacing and threatening, and this is where you are now. It is late. You see these immaculate stone steps that are carved into the cliff face ahead of you. As you scan around, you are in a place that is in relatively sharp contrast to the quarantine camp where you were on the opposite side of the river. This, even though it's dark and it's not currently populated, this looks more like beachy, like you've kind of plopped down in the Hamptons. And you see that there are docks. The Zealrift's storm seems to have be much less severe here, and so this looks like a pretty pleasant little vacation-y sort of space that you're in. You can see that the cliff here is not quite as tall. It's maybe only 150 feet, and there is this very clear, easily traversable set of stairs that you could follow if you so chose. What do y'all want to do?
Quinn's going to find a nice spot to lay down.
Quinn is driftwood.
Oh, Quinn. Nope. Okay, just right here. Okay. I guess we're staying here for a minute, Quinn.
You're all welcome to go on, but I'm not of much use without getting some rest.
You look perfectly healthy. I think you're the only person who really full health.
You guys should really
too.
take up looking like rocks
we
more
can't.
often.
Minor losing some blood on you.
Really?
I
Okay.
would like to
It
rest
hasn't seemed to help.
and see if I can get Ra back, as we did lose him during our transport. So Nosh is gonna just move over and kind of plop.
Are you ready
down.
to talk to Mama?
At this point, I don't even care. I just want my Ra back, and even if I talk to that one, I just want to shut my eyes just for. And you just see Nosh's eyes just kind of start to droop as his head and ears just kind of like all go down.
Kat's gonna start setting up camp around Quinn and Nosh, who have just sort of passed out.
So I'm gonna throw up Lehman's tiny hut first before actually.
Oh, and Nosh is probably pretty freaked out, leaning.
Walk us through the visual of this, Quinn. You're lying down on the beach here and still casting a ritual.
I haven't quite laid down yet, so he's
Okay,
definitely
okay.
looking for a nice soft spot in the sand, an area that's clear enough, and then he pops up Lehman's hut.
Okay, are you doing that like at the base of the stairs? Are you going off one direction or another a little ways? Are you close to the water?
If there's a place that looks like it's less traveled, a little bit more secluded, then that's really where I would look to just set up a little camp.
A little
Sure, I mean,
ways off from the stairs at least.
Sure, yeah. Like, I mean, you see that there are like several cabanas that are set up here that you could dip into, and no one would even know you're there. But there's definitely some bits along the cliff face that are a little more secluded. So you have your choice, and you're able to pop up your hut. Dion is scamper in there since he was outside of the casting range. But you have your huts. You have 8 hours of peace here. What are y'all doing?
I'm taking a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 4 hours of the 8 hours for Quinn.
I'm telling Zumbi to zoom away as far as he can. As long as he can.
Okay. Interesting. he will do that.
I will lose control over him.
Yep.
But I cannot dismiss him.
Okay.
So,
You don't want to put him down. You just let him go. Oh, I love this.
A rogue zombie walking around the riverbed.
I'll just sit down and watch him go as the sun sets.
Aw.
Can you please roll for me a d4
Yeah, of course.
to see which direction does he go?
Well, there's only 2 directions he can go because you can't go like up. He can only go down the beach one way or down the beach the other way.
He can't climb the stairs?
That's not what I'm asking him to do.
Oh, okay. You just want him to fuck off. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
Hopefully not be a problem to someone else, but if he is, he has like 1 hit
All right.
point.
He sure does. But you
He's
know what? He's
very
tenacious.
frail.
Yeah, so we'll say he goes north along the the beach here, and doesn't look back at you, but just is staggering around with his stiff
Zooming?
limbs. He is zooming as much as he can, but he's a slow boy and an awkward boy. Oh,
It takes
goodness.
him a while
He
to
grew
get
up
out
so
of sight.
fast.
Grow up so fast. Yeah, Quinn just kind of instantly here taking root and knocking out Nosh as well.
Kat will continue to actually set up like a tent, sort of like a
Okay.
like a tarp, set up like a campsite.
Okay.
To make a little fire if we want it, like gather some driftwood kind of thing and make a little fire pit before she'll knock out.
Are you in the tent or are you back in the hut?
I would setting up a tent like in the hut.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Just because these two have already gone to sleep, so just over where they've passed out.
Okay. Who wants to go
and
first?
then Katriona is going to sleep outside of the said tent, but still in the hut.
Okay. Outside of said tent, but inside hut.
Yes.
Love it. Okay. You got like a hut in a hut, you know? A hat on a hat. So, let's see. Quinn, I mean, you would be the first to finish your rest here after 4 hours. While the others continue to rest. So, Quinn, you would rise first. What would Quinn be doing after that point?
He's going to tune the new chalks that he just got.
Okay. So, take an hour to do so.
Yep. And then recast moss. So that's another
Okay.
hour.
Moss pops up. Beside you.
Welcoming moss back. But where did you go?
I was going to ask you the same, my friend with a very short name.
I think I'm going to spend the next 2 hours just talking to Moss and listening to all the rhyming couplets. No, okay, so now he's got basically 2 more hours to do with, he's going to scribe a few spells, and
Okay.
I'll just pass those over to you in a DM or something, and I'll add them to the spellbook.
You don't even have to pass them over to me. You can just add them from the compendium if you go to Player's Handbook and then spells.
Okay, I got to
Just
do a little
drag 'em
math.
over.
I got to do a little math to see what I can get done in.
Quinn's
2
got to
hours.
do some math.
Yep.
Can I insert a thing that Katriona would want to do before going to sleep?
Yep.
Is that possible?
Go for it. What?
Also, hopefully Harlow has not gone to sleep yet.
No, I'm sitting on my little log watching my baby walk away.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Katriona's gonna walk over with the Blockster necklace. I know that you kind of really like these. Would you here? And she's going to very awkwardly offer the necklace to Harlow.
Harlow's gonna reach up and unclasp the necklace that she had gotten off of the rekindled that we had found in the coffin. And then put it around Cat's neck.
Oh. Okay.
Alright.
Because
Cat will put the Blockster one on Harlow then.
you know, I've not saying you struggle, but I've seen you get hurt a lot, and
Okay, yeah, that's true.
I hope that maybe this could keep you a little more safe.
Thank you. I mean, I know. Okay, yeah, I know you had to like let go of that guy, but maybe you can have like a permanent friend with this because you have a
Oh.
Blockster already.
Yeah, I was thinking about making like a new one every day,
Oh, okay.
and then just like letting them go every day, kind of like me.
Can do they live after you let them go? Or are they like attached to okay. I don't really know how
I
that
don't.
would work.
I lose control of them over time, but they don't die.
I mean, not immediately, but like surely they're going to, right?
I don't think so, unless something like kills them.
Well, hopefully they have better luck at avoiding getting hurt than I seem to.
Hopefully, you're
Maybe
a little
we'll run
safe.
into them later.
Just gonna leave breadcrumbs wherever you go. Forms
It's just little
roaming zombies.
roaming zombies and
Zombies.
Blocksters just populating the countryside.
Oh, goodness.
We will become the next quest.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were giving the Dunamis bead to Catriona.
I can send it to her, can't I?
Oh. Yeah, if it'll let you do that.
Oh, can I
Yeah.
send the soul block?
Rock, chalk, Jayhawk.
And it's in.
I don't know how to send it to you.
It might be easier if I just drag them and
Okay.
drop them.
Yep, I'm gonna let Nick do that. I don't know how to do that.
Okay, soul block charm in your inventory. Bada boom, bada bing. So both of these are attunement items, and Catriona, you are currently at your capacity.
I will unattune to the orb.
Of shielding. Gotcha.
Yes.
And you would be able to attune to the bead. Very nice.
What type of bead is it?
Dunamis.
Okay.
Am I saying that wrong?
No,
Okay.
never mind.
Suspicious, but
I'm not funny enough.
Okay. Someone will explain this to me at some point.
We got there.
Matilda got it.
Think about other types of beads that would be inappropriate, Nick.
There's no such thing as inappropriate beads, even if they
Yes,
go up
there are.
cavities.
That's fair. They're being used appropriately, hopefully.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, perfect. Are you attuning? Yeah, looks like you're attuning to the soul block. Okay, cool beans. So then the two of you then begin your rest.
Yeah.
Okay. So Scott, you are transcribing some spells from Ezekiel's book into your own, and with these chalks, it is quick work. The way that like the chalks, when they hit the page, they seem to anticipate what you like the next couple of marks that you want to make, and it's almost like when you touch like a ball or a pen to a page, and the ink starts to pool. The chalks work similarly, but they just are filling in these circles and tables and inscriptions, and the work goes quickly. And you find yourself almost not blinking as the process is just so engrossing. And there is a moment, though, as you are nearing the end here, that you feel your eyes start to blur a little bit, And there is a change on the page before you that suddenly causes them to focus sharply. You see a sprawl of text in Teoran that wasn't there a moment ago and isn't in the chalk, it is in ink. And it reads, "Does the wind waste its breath as it buffets you to your destiny? Does the paintbrush carry a liar's vision?" And then suddenly ink bleeds through the parchment, not in neat lines of script, but in smudges and swirls and blotches that slowly take shape. And you recognize what it is almost at once. It's the grove. Your painted grove, the one you produced your last night in Midhaven. But not quite the shimmering illusion you once conjured in triumph. It's a crude echo, hastily sketched in trembling ink. Trees lean at uneven angles, blossoms are half-finished, faces are blurred and hollow. That circle of Teora and Nemasian effigians, if you could even call them that, they're all indiscernible one from the other. They're there, but they're just pale imitations, waiting and unfinished. But at the center of them, at this ceremony of awakening, caught mid-gesture, is a figure rising. And before you can react to this drawing that is presented before you, the page ripples like water, the ink lifts, pools, and bursts outward in a wash of black that swallows you up in it. And in a moment, you are standing in the inky grove. And it's all wrong, Quinn. Trees pulse faintly with zeal vines, their bark more root than wood, their blossoms little more than ragged shreds of paper that crinkle in an unfelt breeze. The gathering of figures around you shifts as the ink ebbs and flows, their forms ever changing and flickering as though they might just dissolve if you blink. At the center, kneeling before that inert, indiscernible figure at the heart of the awakening, is a wizard, cloaked in inky black. They don't look at the sleeper or the statue or whatever it is, it's hard to tell. Though their ink blot face bears no eyes, you can sense that they look only at you. Ah, here you are. The artist returns to his canvas. And they rise in one liquid motion, spreading their arms to gesture at the grove. Do you like it, Quinn?
It's familiar, but not quite right.
I drew it for you, not as well as you did, no, but perhaps well enough to remind you what it is you seek. Trees in bloom, the waking of stone, the gathering of the lost and the slumbering, a sweet dream, is it not?
It is. It feels of home.
The dreams alone do not wake the dead nor stir the sleepers. You paint with light, call it truth. And suddenly the grove shudders. Blossoms fall upward, roots shift beneath your feet. The inert figure twitches just once, then goes still again. You want to give them life. You want to call back what was stolen. Hope, love, fear, the song that makes them whole. It's noble, foolish, beautiful. Tell me, Quinn, will you only ever dream of it? Will you only ever paint the picture, never carve the statue?
No, I need to make this real. I need to do it for my friends, and I need to do it for all of Wyrdgard.
Yes, but half-remembered half-notes do not a song make, and a song without conducting is no symphony.
I think I'm learning. I'm learning the song. I believe we've now heard some of it, but we have more to hear.
They take a slow step towards you, and the inky figures of the Teora, the Namasi, the Effigians shift, watching you without faces. Yes, you stand at the edge of your becoming. You weave illusions, but do not yet dare to claim what lies beneath them. You have not rooted. You have not named yourself in full. You are half-formed, half of that again. One syllable, one shoot, one leaf. And suddenly their voice hardens, the grove quaking with it. Grow, Quinn. Root yourself. Do not scatter on the winds of visions and half-truths. Anchor. so that your branches might spread across the earth. Boldness will wake the sleepers, not hesitation. Roots will give strength, not petals chasing the sun. They lean close, and their whisper like parchment scraping stone. Or you will remain unfinished. A blot, an echo, nothing more. And suddenly the grove begins to unravel. Paper blossoms turn to ash, roots tear from the soil. The faceless gathering dissolve into streaks of ink. The figure at the heart of the ceremony, the one waiting to be awakened, stares at you with vacant face and ineffable expression as the world collapses into parchment and ink once more. And you jolt back, safe in the hut, your breath sharp, the spell book before you, the last of your spells transcribed. The message from before gone, but the grove still there. The crude shuddering lines, and beneath it, written in neat ink, you see, some sleep while others dream.
So I kind of look around to see if anyone else actually had any notion that that had just occurred. And Moss is there and attentive, but clearly she doesn't seem to have shared any of that with me.
No, didn't register seemingly that anything had happened to you.
So strangely, he is not dismayed by this, but rather, I think, infused with some new sense of purpose and renewed energy for continuing to seek.
Makes sense. Quinn the Seeker. Catriona, as you drift off finally, the images of this very long day, I imagine running through your head. A box buried, turnips are talking, the cliffside, the sigil room, the beehive, Grey Rock, the pit, the climb, the camp, the slip, the riverbed, the ruins, the bridge, the others, trapped there, the sleeper, the tide, all of this just in one day. It's a lot. And as they flash, you feel the last of them, that space of storm and sea and fire and stone, press against you again. You stand over the sleeper. She lies motionless, carved from stone, her eyes dark and hollow. The silence is so deep you feel it in your core. And then, boom, there's a pulse, deep and resonant golden light, the echo of a song. And her body convulses. Her mouth stretches wider than it should. Water floods in. A garbled scream tears out, shrill enough to splinter the tide itself. The sound chafes you till you want to just claw out your ears, but at the same time, to scream is to live, so scream on! Another surge of gold, and now there's fire in the night. A dozen voices screaming, the sky splitting open, bodies torn apart and smoldering. You smell the smoke again, the iron tang of blood. Who did this? You did this. You did this, and they all know it now, and they all judge you for it, hate you for it even, and you'll do it again. You'll fuck it up, you'll trust, you'll be deceived. The innocent will die at your hand. She will die before she ever gets to live. And just as you're coming to terms with this sensation that there's another flash of light, the screams stop. You're in a meadow. Pleasant stream nearby. The sleeper sits beneath a tree, laughing softly. Her voice is sweet and calm. Her hand brushes yours, warm and alive. I know we don't have to, but I like to. I've missed out on so much for too long. So what should we have for lunch?
Catriona would reach to where she keeps Nosh's treats, and pull out, hoping to pull out something, whatever she might have from Nosh.
Yeah.
And there's probably some good berries in there too.
Certainly. Ooh, this looks good. Did you make this?
No, a friend of mine said actually that one of these is enough food for a full day.
Full day?
Incredible, right? They're so small.
So small. And she eats one in one like big chomp, but you see that she's savoring the sensation of the juice trickling across her teeth. She opens her eyes again. She says, "Race you home?" And before you can even answer, she's up and sprinting. Her hair flows behind her smoothly. Her long limbs stretch nimbly. Dirt and grass fly up from each footfall. She is beautiful, lively, vibrant. Golden light hums again. The screams split you open, bring you to your knees. You scramble through the wreck and ruin, clawing your way toward the sound. Blood and ash soak the lichen on your face. Red streaks from it down your neck and chest. You see the small broken body before you. Scoop them into your arms. Her little face, dirty and tear-streaked. Her eyes vacant. The screams deafen you. Your screams. A thrum, the stream, the meadow, you and the sleeper running, and with you, a child of stone. The child, perfect, darling, and incredible, immaculate. She tugs at your hand, her fingers small and smooth and awkward. Ahead of you, the sleeper, asleep no more, waves. Her eyes glimmer with joy. You want to believe it. You almost do. One last golden note. The weight of water crushes in on you. Your limbs are slow and awkward. No light penetrates here. In the darkness, your stone eyes cannot pierce. You know, however, that she lies, still and waiting. Oh, how long she has waited. Years, Catriona. Centuries, millennia, maybe. She sleeps and you sit in silence and darkness. A lonely suffering that feels eternal. Lovely night, right? Lovely night.
Just nice, calm dreams, right?
Yeah, nice, cool dreams.
No whiplash here.
None at all. Nosh. You were, I think, the first one to fall asleep here. Quite tired, exhausted, you might say. And as you drift to sleep, a smell fills your nose. A smell of wood smoke seems to cling about you. And when you open your eyes, you're not where you last stood, but you're also not where you might expect either. Instead, you find yourself at the edge of a small clearing, ringed with half-buried stones woven through with ivy and memory. The trees bend overhead like sheltering elders. A soft glow comes from within, golden and flickering. Voices. Laughter. You step forward and see them. Your family. Your people. Around a large fire are those you know well. Your kin by blood, by bond, by memory. Your mother chops root vegetables and onions while your grandmother stirs a tremendous cast iron pot. The aroma is comforting, familiar and warm like an old coat. A young fox, one of the Hardbane cousins, stands nearby listening with rapt expression to your grandmother's dissertation on the importance of heat control and its effect on flavor. Close by, your father and siblings spar with wooden swords. There is no sign of the bind in Dion, as his movements are fluid and precise. Sada looks broader than the last time you saw her, stronger and sturdier. But even their youthful energy combined is nothing for your father, Peon. Battle-seasoned, with muscles taut as a violin string, he disarms them both and wrestles them both to the ground, one head under each of his arms. And there are others there. Cousins too many to number, aunts of aunts, whose names you couldn't possibly hope to remember. It's been so long since you've seen them all together like this, Farglades and Hardbanes. And maybe, and you realize this with some sadness, maybe this is the first time. What would you do, Nosh?
I would probably get caught up in Nosh would be caught up in the image and go over to immediately assist Dion and Sada and basically tackle their father, trying to get them out of the headlock and start wrestling around with them until his grandmother and mother would probably call him over to help cook.
Your father finally calls yields, and you all, rise up laughing, hugs and pats on the back. It's your father probably hasn't said he loves you in so many words, often in your life, but you know in moments like this that he does, that even though that you've spent so much of your time with the Hardbanes, that you're still his son, and he loves you just as much as the others. And as you move over to the fire to assist with your mother and grandmother, someone catches your eye, and you startle at the sight of them. It's your maternal grandfather, Silas, a man you know only from pictures of the time before you were born, the time before the endless sleep. He sits so close to your grandmother that you don't know how you could have missed him, but it seems like all the others have missed him too.
Nosh is gonna walk up to his grandmother and give her, a quick hug and kiss like he always does when he sees her, and then he'll turn and face his grandfather and very questioning gaze say, "Grandpa?"
And he looks up at you and smiles. And as you catch sight of him, you suddenly see that in your vision, as you take in this whole scene, that there are others, dozens, the Wakeless. But here they are, stationary, silent, eyes bright, and each of them, without exception, staring unblinkingly at you. And as one, they rise to greet you, hands grasp your shoulders, pull you into a warm embrace. Your grandfather kisses you for the first time and puts the bowl he holds into your hands. His wife's cooking, hot, spiced, familiar. Still with that little extra something that you can never quite replicate. You hear an uncle's voice tell a joke that you've heard before, but from someone else. You laugh anyway because here now it feels new and whole and right. You speak with them, the Wakeless, and they speak back. And time seems to fold in on itself like cloth, the warmth, the familiarity. It lulls you. Here, all things are as they were, as they should be. But you get this nagging feeling that something's not quite right. The Wakeless are very much awake. Their eyes are open, their voice is carrying, but you notice two things that feel amiss. First, as animated as they are, none of your family seems to have noticed them. Not your grandmother, your mother, your father, your siblings, none of them. And how could they miss them? They're right there. They could reach out and touch them like you have. And second thing that seems off is that while they are outwardly vigorous and jocular, there's something hangdog about the eyes of the Wakeless, like they're fighting against a terrible force, fighting and losing. You see the corners of many eyes welled with tears, heavy bags beneath others, and something vacant and distant. And then a hush falls over the clearing. The Wakeless as one grows silent and still. You don't see who says it first, but the words are clear. You have to wake up, Nosh. Bowl slips from your fingers and shatters against the stone. When you look around the circle of your family, the light seems dimmer. Not all at once, but one by one, fur blooms and spreads like the white spores of a dandelion blown on the wind, floating out and up, disappearing into the air, and your family members with it, dissolved like ash on the wind. It's gentle, the disappearance. Silence, almost tender even. Dozens bloom and fade. Not the sleepers. Not the ones who ought to be gone. It is the others, the ones from the waking world, your mother, your father, sister, brother, cousins, aunts, uncles. You reach for them, but your hands pass through. It's already too late, Nosh. The few who remain look at you with something like sorrow or warning or both. And then it is only the sleepers who remain. And they're watching you now, not with warmth, but with something heavier, expectant, cautious, with eyes that spill silver moonlight. Please stop them, someone says again. We're so tired, Nosh. So tired. The trees sway above you as if stirred by a breath that isn't yours, and in the firelight, now grows dim, the faces of the sleepers begin to blur, ever so slightly like a painting left in the rain. And then they too are gone.
Nosh would cry out, wait! No, hold on. Come back. Everybody come back. And then he'll probably jerk awake with a scream of, come back! And like realize he's awake.
Indeed. Harlow. As you wave goodbye to your sweet baby boy, as he fades away, you attune to this necklace, and finally, I guess is Harlow is sleeping.
I guess, yeah. She
You
does technically rest.
you technically rest, and as you slip into sleep, you find yourself back. The sickened overgrowth, the crimson sky and a half moon, and ahead of you, the smell of blood smoke. You see the chimney's black plume and the hut from which it belches, and you hear on the wind her voice. Little one, your bones grow tired. Mama feeds when hearts expire. Drift where the silence keeps. Mama sows what Mama reaps. What do you do, Harlow?
What does Alka say?
What did you say? Sorry.
What does Alka say?
My baby. And you feel her presence before, but you don't see her yet. Alcase. This your mama does not know. What do you mean, Alcase?
You spoke to me of the fires of Alcase.
Oh, sweet baby, you mishear your mama.
Mm.
It's
You said-
understandable. Such a long day you have had. You must be exhausted. We can talk about Alice.
Alice.
Oh, yes. But your mama has a question for you. Where is little brother? He does not sleep. You come along. He wished to make his mama angry. Perhaps he has other arrangements. My baby, you ask who is Alice. She is you, baby. Part of you. So many pieces and parts. Baby,
You.
baby, your tongue, it no work? Oh, it does, but only very fleetingly, okay.
I'm just
It's
very
fine, baby.
tired.
So
Very
tired.
tonight.
And to speak of this, baby, have you thought more about what your mama asked of you?
I'm working on it.
Will you open the door? Will you accept your mama's token?
Working on it.
I can give you the token now, my baby.
I don't need it yet. I want to make sure it's
Oh.
safe till I have the door ready.
Well, you see, that makes your mama angry. Well, no, not angry, disappointed, because your mama does not wish to harm you, baby. Oh, no, you are hers and she is yours now, for better or worse. And you are cut from the same cloth, you know. She too was born from the great storm. Perhaps this is why you are here alone. Your little fox brother was not born of storm, but of the sea.
Did the storm come before the sea?
Oh, the storm and the sea exist alongside each other, baby, but far apart, as far as two things can be. Does little brother know that you hold his brother?
Yeah.
Marvelous. You carry so much with you, baby, so much beneath the surface, and each so eager to leave, but he does not call to my baby like the other, yes, like the man of fire.
No, he does
Mm.
not.
And baby knows why, yes?
Sure.
Okay. Then Mama need not explain anything, because baby is so smart.
I hate this bitch so much, Nick.
Good.
I'd
I'm
like
just
to thank you
keeping-
again for making this deal to keep me alive.
I'm just trying to keep him safe.
Safe.
Mm.
But he is so weak, baby. His purpose is too muddy. You must guide him, feed him. You were but a gust in the great storm before the three fed and drew you from the waters. Feed him and he may speak. Or you could let your mama help you. Let her sample. Give her just a taste. And she could tell you everything you need to know about him to bring him out, baby.
That's so dirty.
Yep.
I don't know about that.
He's fine, baby. Perhaps you figure out on your own. Perhaps
Trying
not.
to. Trying to.
So, again, your mother must sustain herself on you and little brother? Is this what it is come to? Baby, all you have to say is, yes, Mama. And take her token. That would mean so much to your mama.
Mean a lot to your little brother too. Not gonna lie.
Well, hold on.
Typing's happening.
Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Searching for consent. Searching for consent.
Consents. Wait, loading. Or
Consent.
perhaps not.
Dot, 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 dot. Okay. Just a taste.
Just a taste.
Just a taste of him.
Come inside, baby.
Don't you need little Papa for that?
Oh, you are so funny, no.
I have not consented.
Too bad. I'm throwing you under the bus, Scott.
To the hut. Come.
I will pimp out my friends to save my soul.
Nice.
And you get the sense that she's like wanting you to go to her hut to have that like physical proximity.
Okay. I'll trudge my way there.
Yeah, your limbs are heavy as you do from the literal exhaustion, but also knowing what's on the other side. You open the door, and there she is. She seems animated, excited, like she's welcoming her child home from summer vacation or Christmas break. And her arms are open wide for an embrace.
Oh. Which arms?
Her
Oh,
arms.
okay. Would you take a taste of one of my other ones?
Which one, baby?
The man on fire?
Oh, he's boring.
But I have had him the longest.
But you know of him.
No, he's my friend.
He is not your friend.
Yes, he is. Why
You
would
know
I?
what he.
Why
You know
would?
what he wants.
Why would I keep him so long if he didn't matter to me?
You know what he wants, baby. He wants for you to die. For him to get his queen, you must die.
So
This is
why
the
not? Why not?
LSAU question.
Why not? Why
Queen
not?
from before.
Why not deny him then? Why not sample him?
Hmm.
Wouldn't you like that?
I'm afraid that someone of such strong conviction would not permit but a little nibble. I might have to take all of him. Would you give him up, baby?
If you will give us a little bit back to our normal selves.
This could buy you time, baby.
No, see, because you're asking for a nibble and now you're asking for all.
Well, I say I want nibble of brother of brother.
Yeah. But
Nibble?
I'm offering you whole for even more.
You give me the man on fire. He is mine.
I give you him all if you
You
give
give me him
us
all.
all.
He is mine. You will wake feeling rested, but it is borrowed time, baby.
Will I wake feeling myself?
Until you sleep again, yes. Is deal, baby?
Only if I go back myself and brother, little fox, goes back to how
Course,
we
baby.
were.
Oh, little fox.
The-
You mean brother, little brother, what's his name? It's just baby to mama.
Yes, your other baby.
Oh, yes. Yes, you and baby brother. Go back to feel fresh. For now.
Fully.
Yes, for now.
No more levels of exhaustion.
Yes, for now. But if you continue to say no to mama,
0 levels of exhaustion.
0 levels of exhaustion, baby.
Fuck you, Nick.
I love it. Be very clear and precise. Make sure you know exactly what he's giving you back.
Perfectly timed fourth wall break.
Yes, okay.
And you're sure mama can't have just a little nibble of brother?
No, go ask Papa for a nibble.
Oh. Little Papa will get what is his in due time. Then come, embrace your mama.
Just hold out my hand to her.
And she, with a very long, strong arm, reaches out, grabs your hand, and pulls herself towards you, and with her other hand wraps around you and just inhales deeply, and you feel your veil shrinking. And at the same time, you feel yourself being pushed back and away. You are falling out through the door of the hut. Mama coughs Oh, yes, he's very good, baby, very good. Bring me more, and perhaps door need not ever open. And the door slams closed, and the scene around you fades, and you, like the others, awake. And as you and Nosh wake, you feel no exhaustion. You feel rested.
I wake
Well
up
done.
and I go into the tent and I just like pull Nosh out by their ankles.
Just getting dragged out after having jerked away. Harlow, wait, hold on. What's going on? Hold on. What?
I've been feeding Mama while you've been sleeping. How do you feel? Do you feel okay?
Yes, I feel better than I did feel, and I had a really weird dream that wasn't Mama. Don't know how that happened either. I was for sure thinking I was going to see the crazy one again. Wait, what did you feed her? How did you feed her?
One of my souls. Part of my soul. To save your life.
Said so casually.
So one of the ones you've collected?
No, me. I gave her myself.
Okay. I don't think you'd be standing in front of me, Harlow, if you'd given her yourself.
Make me breakfast.
Yes, sir. Ma'am. Of
You
course,
owe
Harlow.
me.
Yeah, no, probably. Yeah, can I start prayer now? I need to get Rob back.
How
first.
do you feel? How do you feel?
Great.
Thank God.
I don't feel
shit.
exhausted.
Look at
I
those
feel good.
bonuses.
I don't know. Let me look.
I think this would be a good time for us to take our break so that we can do our leveling up.
Hell yeah,
Yes.
brother.
I am no longer
Alright.
exhausted.
We'll be back soon.
No longer
stream.
exhausted
Be
for now.
back soon.
Let's go kill some.
And we're back. Sorry about the long break there. We had to do some leveling up, and as you know, that is always complicated. So you wake up from your sleep, your rest, with various feelings. Ra and Nosh Nosh gets straight away to summoning Ra, and you use your inspiring leader here to pop some temp HP to your buddies. How nice.
That's
I hand out
breakfast.
some good berries.
Yeah, and remember, there is a limit on who can get the inspiring. It's up to 6 people. So you can't get everybody.
Just get the important ones.
Just the important ones.
think
You
I did.
have double Draw's health. So you just left out Moss. She'll remember that.
No worries.
Wow.
Moss.
Isn't that what happened last time too?
That's fine. The
Moss
difference
does
between 1
mostly
hit point
just hide.
and 11 hit points
Yeah.
is not going to be meaningful.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, isn't Moss have more hit points than Raw does?
Now I think she's got 1. Right?
Oh.
Wizard familiars only get 1
She
hit
got
point.
5.
Why does she have 5? I'll take it, but
Because that's, I mean, you have what the familiar has what the creature has. For,
I thought it was always 1 hit point for familiars.
that's
fine.
It might be like from an older edition.
I
Interesting.
think that's for like spectral or fey, right?
I don't
It
know.
sounds similar to the Fae.
I'll take it. It works.
There's nothing in the spell that specifies its hit points, so
Master,
if it drops to 0.
Master spends the majority of fights hiding anyway.
Yes, that is 100% true.
Well, that wasn't exactly a restful night. Cat like cracks a neck.
I
Is
spoke to
everyone
Mama.
okay? Oh shit!
Oh, how's she doing?
Like on purpose?
She wanted me to send you a message, Quinn.
Which is...
She misses you.
I kind of miss her too. So
That's unhinged, Quinn. But okay.
I think we
That-
should like set up Hegnod and Mama. I think that'd be an
Yeah,
excellent
I
couple.
fed her a soul, so
Yeah, that's not a good way to. I mean,
You
it's
didn't-
one way to like help, right? But it's not the end all result that we can continue to rely on because we don't want to put you in that position, Harlow, where you're having to continuously feed her like that.
Just to clarify, you didn't feed her Nosh's brother's soul, did you?
she wanted it.
That doesn't surprise me.
Okay.
I mean, that is the newest one, right? Yeah. Well, also probably because it's my brother. It makes sense that she would want that one.
Cat's just gonna start packing up camp and sort of look around where we are to see if there's any activity.
But you know what's interesting, Harlow, is you got to see her. I didn't. And I was for sure thinking when I passed out that I was going to see her, but I had the strangest dream about my family.
It must have kept you safe because she said she couldn't reach you.
Yeah.
Do you want to take me next time? You
Yes,
go,
definitely.
please?
They'd like to meet you, I'm sure.
I would like to dream about that and not,
That
you know,
psycho. Yeah.
Quinn's future wife.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm not baking her the cake for her wedding. Mm-mm.
All right, Quinn, what about you? What fucked dream did you have?
I had a lovely dream. Remember that painting I did in the inn a while ago? I got to jump
A while
inside
ago?
and like 2 days ago.
A lot has happened.
I got to jump inside and actually have a really meaningful conversation. So I learned a bit more about the song.
Jesus Christ, did everybody have nice dreams except for me?
No, but I don't know about that one.
I mean, it didn't end very nicely. It started out really nicely and kind of turned to shit. I don't really know what happened. I don't really understand it. Kat, did you have a dream?
Yes.
Dion, are you antsy, bro? What are you shuffling over there dancing on your paws? What's going on?
And I was just trying to get inside this veil.
Hmm. Well, they are helpful, that's for sure.
No, I just noticed it wasn't popping up on the inside to fix it.
Yeah, you guys have to get a little bit closer to me today. Unless we come across someone who's dying
Okay.
conveniently.
I mean, we could make that No, that's not what you meant.
No, definitely not, Kat. But aren't we going to this trial thing?
Yeah. We're on the east side. We should go look at town, right?
Oh, how close do you have to be to somebody to and Shemaim sucking something up?
If I were to have to put it in like footsteps, probably like 30 feet footsteps.
Okay.
30 feet steps.
Feet steps.
Before we go, I'd love to just see if one of these new spells that I learned can help out Dion. So, do you mind if we just take 10 minutes and I'll just give that a shot?
Sure, bro. You cool with that?
Yeah, I mean, like, help me out. How? Like, make me look a little better.
Dude.
Well, I'm hoping
What
it'll
is
make
the
you
most
feel a little
prevailing
better.
thing?
All
going-
order, Quinn. You're a wizard, but I don't know if you're that good a wizard.
He
Well,
does
it's worth a
specialize
shot.
in illusions.
He's a wizard.
I trust him.
All right, we're going to
Maybe
give that a
this will
shot, see
help.
if it has any effect.
In the 10 minutes, I'm gonna like scout towards the stairs and back and make sure no one's around.
So Quinn, just make sure when you go into your item, your chalks, roll it, and then you're going to.
So I tried
the-
and it gave me an error. Sorry.
Oh, let me see if I can.
So it's abjurer, right? I did
Oh,
use.
it says you have 0 uses. Okay. All right. Well, I'll fix that. We'll just know that you've used it for abjuration. So
Should
you.
do a 1d20?
No, yes, please do.
Clunk.
What if, like, right out of the gate,
That
you got
would've
a 1?
sucked
That'd be
so hard.
crazy. Yeah, you cast the spell as normal here after 10 minutes, and you feel your hand glowing with this abjuring energy, imbued or hastened by the chalk here. Reach over to Dion, and you see him kind of like shudder and shake. And he goes, I don't know. Maybe. I don't feel worse, if that's anything.
Right, but the effects you've been experiencing from the shalebind.
Am I shaking?
I mean, you're pretty steady. You kind of got a little shake, but you kind of seem nervous, so I can't really tell right now, bro.
I don't know. I mean, to be fair, like my symptoms haven't been bad, except for in that fight when I kept missing.
Yeah, right.
But,
That fight.
I don't know. Maybe you cured me, Doc, or I guess we'll
I
see.
don't know, but I'm hoping it's, obviously didn't make anything worse. We can hope
Well,
for the best.
What did you use, Quinn? Because that could just be.
I tried removing a curse from him because I
Okay.
think we got some indication that this wasn't actually a disease. It was more like a magical effect, more like a curse.
Okay, yeah, I see where your head's at with that. Okay. Well, we'll just have to see if it works. Let us know, bro, if you start feeling those effects you were feeling, or if you're extra shaky.
Yeah, we'll do.
Heads up.
It's nice to see you back, Ra and Moss.
Feels like I've been here the whole time. In fact, I've got myself a rhyme. Ha! Don't listen to her. She's hysterical. Did
Hey.
what happened in the thing?
Hey, little buddy, you disappeared on me when we went through it.
You disappeared on me.
Yeah. We disappeared on each
Respect.
other.
When you two disappear, are you together?
Oh,
It would be convenient if we were, but we were not, to be sure.
Hmm.
where do you go?
Well, I just kind of it's like I go asleep. Like when you're asleep, there's just nothing, right?
Right.
And then you wake up and then there's something.
I've experienced that before.
Is that what it is for you, Moss? And she nods in agreement.
So you only exist when you're here?
Maybe?
Did you exist before you knew Nosh?
I think I did. Did you exist before you knew Nosh?
For a very short period of time.
Then
Hey,
that's
bud.
probably true for me, too.
Hey, bud, I have a gift for you.
Is it another berry?
No, those are Quinn's. It's not a berry.
Oh, okay.
It's something you were asking for a while ago, and we fought this thing, and I thought of you, and I was knocking it down and looking over it after we kind of gotten rid of it, and here you go, little buddy. And I hand him the bag of teeth.
God, it's more teeth. But isn't that going to cause a bit of a beef? And Ra's already like rummaging inside and like holding up with his little flame fingers the I guess not fingers, but his
flame hands.
little flame hands, little balls of flame that pop up and holding up teeth. He's, oh yeah, these will do nicely. We might have to file them down, but I'm on it.
Okay, do you want to hold on to them, or you want to put them in my pack for now?
Well, give me one, and I'll just hold on to that and see what I can do with it.
Okay, buddy. Here you go. I'll take the rest. I'll
Thanks,
file.
Nosh.
Put the rest of them back. Of course,
Don't tell the others, but you're my best friend.
You're my best friend.
We can hear you.
And they can totally hear me, but I don't care because they know you're my best friend.
Gosh. Letigat, Speedigate, Idigan, Outigard, Seedigate, Critigate, Codagode, Sodago, Theydigate, Catigan, Udigander, Statigand.
No, we're not doing this raw.
I'm going to need comprehend languages for that.
I understood everything you said.
I just can't.
I actually can't talk it. I understood
You
everything.
did that so well, Nick.
You did that
Thank you.
amazingly well.
That's
Nick.
scary.
That was really scary.
Why the guy? Idigate's Nordic or Myrtical.
Now Raw's cursed.
Oh, goodness.
Next familiar, guys.
Okay, so you are rested. You have had a chance to use your chalks. You rolled your vial. Catriona, you had asked about, like, what do we see here? There are a handful of people that have made their way down. It looks like people that operate these cabanas. It's still, like, it's like mid to late morning at this point, so it's not peak, beaching quite yet.
Did we just arrive at a resort?
Yeah, more or less.
Guys, we get
The
a
other
beach
side is
episode
just
now.
dead people. This side is a resort.
Uh-huh.
Lovely.
What's possibly wrong with that?
Nothing.
It's fine.
Shall we start making our way back up from our wonderful early morning beach stroll that we took? Right, guys?
Let's do it.
Sure.
Wait, is this our beach episode?
Yes.
Should we all put on bikinis?
I was already wearing mine.
That was my next
I
thing.
figured. You and Rob
Yes.
and Moss Swing.
A flower G-string for Gwen.
It's a banana hammock.
Yeah.
Catriona was unfortunately not sculpted
Muddle and
for
budgies.
bikini, so
We can chisel one out.
Oh, God. Is that what effigy and tattoos are? Is just like chiseling into their own bodies?
yes, it's like scarification. That'd be cool.
Ooh, that'd be
like that.
fun.
Ra's next project.
Okay, so
Yeah, Rod's next
Is
project,
the-
figure out how to carve a tattoo into Catriona's arm.
are you guys heading up to the town proper, or are you bumming around the beach for a bit?
Is there any?
We're headed up.
So
We
it is. Hang on. It is like resort town. Is there like trash cans to look through? I want to see if there's any evidence of like who's normally here.
Yeah, you see that there definitely are bins, and as you open the first and then the second, it's clear that they must be pretty like regularly emptying them because they are empty at this point in the morning.
Huh.
Are there like any unaccompanied like robes or outfits that might have gotten left down here?
Is there a corporate logo somewhere?
No, but you do see what are clearly like employees, and you see that there is like it's a tunic, I guess, that they're wearing, sleeveless, it's very very befitting with the setting here, and there is just like a simple logo. It says EBR.
Eastern Bridge Resort.
Close. It's East Bank Resort. I mean, you know from your map that you're on the East Bank now.
Yes. Okay.
Awesome. All right.
Can we take one of the robes so we look like we belong?
So there's not robes of like someone who was here enjoying the resort.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would see like in any of the cabanas if that you could sneak into one and grab some robes. Sure.
Try and look less road ready and
Right.
more.
Clean ourselves up a little bit.
All right. So you've got robes. You almost look like you belong. Harlow still with full armor, mask, helmet, and robe.
And a robe.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Perfectly blending in. Let's go up some stairs.
Okay. You make your way up. Nobody pays you any mind. As you get to the top, you see that the east bank of Stonebridge is in stark contrast, if you hadn't already pieced that together, by the resort that you landed in. But you see lots of broad, sprawling lawns with immaculately kept hedges and trees and flowers, and the roads themselves are just the neatest cobblestone, well maintained. There's no trash in sight. There are houses and shops all around that look well maintained. Their paint is vibrant and fresh, and the people that are milling about are moving at leisurely paces. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of urgency in their morning activities here, and they're, for the most part, the people that you see are dressed significantly better than those you saw across the way. And where you immediately enter here, as you rise up, you see that where the bridge would connect, if it were spanning, it is off to your left, so map north. Maybe a couple hundred yards. It didn't spit you right out here at the where the bridge, directly under the bridge, and you've got this city before you. What do you do?
I think we should look for somewhere where we can get a cure for Nash's brother.
Is there a map?
Oh, welcome. You're here. There is, roll a perception check, Carla.
I'm gonna ask Mercy with the sending stone.
Okay.
Where we can go.
What do you say?
We have reached the east side. Where can we go for a cure for shalebind?
Okay, plenty of words to spare. And a moment later, you hear, "Good morning, Quinn. Thank you for reaching out. Seek out Resolve in the Silver Square. She has a permanent residence. To the north. No, East Central. Sorry."
Who are you talking to?
Mercy. So that's one of the wizards from the conservatory that we talked to in a previous session that gave me a sending stone that only works with her.
Gotcha.
Her or him? I can't remember. Him.
That's the one I didn't see or hear about because I was starting a
So you were cooking. Harlow, as you
yes,
look around, you do see, you missed it immediately as you had landed at the top of the stairs, because you had you'd gone to the right, but as you backtrack, you see off just a little bit off the path to the left there is a big sign that is has the "You are here," and it shows that you're at the spot that's labeled "To the East Bank Resort," and you see that there are a variety of locations. If you were to head straight north, you would reach the East Bank side of the Greenway, which you remember is where the Grove Wardens are headquartered. You see a place called the Grand Bazaar to the south. You see a place called Silver Square, which is like directly east of the Greenway. You see that to the north is a what looks like just a sprawling residential area with manors and estates. You also see that there is the if you go like just east of Silver Square, there is Court Green Hollow.
I'm gonna start copying this down and then like walk back to the group and be like, I got a map! I got a map!
All right.
I'll take a look at the map as well, just so I can replicate it with an illusion if we need to.
Aye. So
I'm going to relay Mercy's message back to the rest of the group. If we head toward Silver Square, it looks like we should be able to find someone who can help Dion.
Okay. Where do you think, like, someone who could help with the whole gem situation would be on here? Cat sort of points at the map, which is
Maybe
I would think the
not
bazaar
useful to her.
would probably be a good place to check.
And that's where. Sorry.
we're checking what? Sorry, that was to the south.
The jeweler.
Yeah, I'm reminding the Katriana cannot read this map. That's why she's asking you for directions.
She can't.
I didn't hear what you said when you said gem.
Sorry, that gem we found that was too big for the hammer.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the wrong way. That's not where we want to go, right?
Yeah. So
Right, Dion first, and then
Dion. Yep.
And then can we go down there?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we can just ask around.
Like
for
everybody
information.
going to like an adventure park and they're like, but I want to go on this ride and I want to go on this ride. How do we
If anybody
get to
gets
this
lost, here's where we're going to meet up.
We can split the party if y'all really
That look, if
No.
anyone gets lost, should actually be a
one? Not
I was
decision.
gonna say we figure out where the trial is, and if anybody gets lost, we can
Right.
get to the trial.
Oh, we could as
Is
we're
there like
walking,
a notice
listen.
board
Yeah.
about the trial or anything? Is there like flyers posted about it?
As we start walking towards the direction of
I guess I wouldn't know.
Yeah, this is not the sort of place where you're going to see like a notice board with people like putting up their own things. That's a little bit gauche for the East Bank. You might see that on the west side, but that would kind of detract from the very like pristine, manicured look of everything. But you do see plenty of people milling about that you could talk with if you wanted.
Can we try and listen for any so as we're heading, can we try and overhear any conversations that might speak of the trial and then like drop into those conversations?
Yeah. Just roll a straight up D20. We'll see if 11 or better. Yeah, you hear people talking about.
Absolutely would be
Right.
trying.
Unselect. What dice? Oh, there we go. No. Every time I hold
Just
on,
delete.
It's
Just roll
Not
it and it'll
rolling?
go. It'll go.
There it is.
nope.
Like, the conversations that you're overhearing are a bit infuriating in that they are very vapid, but like of the elites, like the sort of things that people are complaining about, like their housekeepers doing a poor job and suspecting them of stealing, and that they're going to probably just fire them before the holidays, and all of these other terrible things. You hear people talking about the markets and how the old marks aren't worth what they used to be, and all this and that. But nobody seems to have the trial on their radar, or at least on their tongues. But you, in following this path in the map that you copied and that Quinn is able to conjure, you reach what is very clearly must be the Silver Square. You see a variety of buildings, many of them large and polished and pristine. You recognize the emblem of the Frontier Dispatch in a much larger branch. You see taverns and inns. You see what looks like bookstores and armorers and silversmiths and restaurants galore. It is a place where it looks like you could find a lot of things, but you're not seeing anything that says "Cures here" or anything of the like. You might need to do a bit of asking around, investigation.
Is there? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Could you refresh my memory on the name of the person that Mercy gave us?
Resolve.
Resolve. Thank you.
Is there a tavern that looks like it would be for, the employee class here?
Roll a perception check, because there is, but you'll have to find it.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, Catriona, you're looking for your people, and before long you find a place called the Bear Down, and as you approach, you see that there are tables outside. It's a nice, warm day. There are literal bears, 2 of them sitting outside, smoking and eating. The doors are open wide, and as you peek inside, you see there are more bears inside. Namasi just burly and loud, and there's a billiards table that a couple are playing. You've found the working class.
Is it only bears?
It is only bears that you see.
Okay, great.
So it's a bunch of burly men.
Some of them men, some of them women. I don't know if Harlow is that adept at distinct. Yeah, I know it is a bear bar.
Well, there's a little bit less merit to the idea of blending in and observing. Okay, interesting.
Hey, no one knows. I could be a bear under this armor.
Love, you'd be a very small bear.
So?
You could be a bear, but I'm not like them size. Okay, do we want to try and see if anyone knows anything in here, or what do you guys want to do?
Seems like a good start.
Yeah, as we're wandering by, I'm just going to randomly ask people if they know where I can find Resolve.
Okay, you're just asking everybody anyway.
Cold
just
calling
Resolve. I'm looking
on
for
the
Resolve.
street.
Mercy sent me. I'm
point me
looking
the right
for
way?
Resolve.
Hope
You like
find your
people-
resolve, Quinn.
Like you see people kind of like Resolve. Yeah, I hope you find it.
I'm looking for a person named Resolve.
Oh, cool. Do you have any more information?
My
What's it
understanding is
look like?
they have a residency here at the Silver Square.
Oh, like a performer.
I believe so. Yeah.
Like they're a resident. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, if maybe try the glowing goblet. Like I know that someone performs there. They have a residency there,
Thank you.
and they don't direct you to where that is.
Did we know Resolve to be a performer of some kind?
Nope.
I
No.
didn't think so. I was like,
I-
that's a detail
all
I
I
missed.
have-
I'm going with it.
All I
Okay,
have from that
making
session
sure.
is that Resolve is Mercy's partner, and
Okay.
that's what I
Proctor
wrote
of the
down.
conservatory.
Oh, right.
Not what race they are, nothing like that. We didn't find that out, did we, Nick?
I'm
When we
honest, I
talked
don't
to
even
Mercy?
remember.
I
what
would have said
race
that they were a
was.
flood touch like
Oh
Mercy.
yeah.
You
That
would
was right.
guess just by the virtue name that many flood touched adopt.
Okay. I guess now we're also looking for a performing bar. All right. We could go ask them. I mean,
Okay. I mean, the square's only so big. It only has 4 sides, so.
right. Okay, I'm
Yes,
gonna
but it
go
is
and
deep.
I'm gonna go see if anyone knows anything in here, and Katrina just is gonna go into the bear bar.
You see, like at first when you walk in, that like heads turn and look at you, but they kind of like give you the once over, up and down, and kind of just like nod. The bartender is leaning over and bit early, but you thirsty or you hungry?
Oh, I didn't know it was too early to be thirsty, but I can find drink elsewhere if that's the
That's
case.
the right answer, friend. Test and you passed. What are you having?
What kind of establishment is this?
I mean,
Is
this
it
is like a pretty gritty, hole in the wall. It would be a dive bar in the
Okay.
purest sense. You see, there's bottles of unmarked alcohol in probably unwashed containers. They're thrifty and not particular about the finer points.
She'll order whatever the equivalent of a shot and a beer is.
The old bacon and eggs, and returns shortly with a very frothy, heady beer and a shot of something dark.
Right, cheers. Kat will take the shot and put it back on the glass back on the bar top. How much?
And bartender just taps 3.
Okay. I'm realizing I only have old marks, so I hope they work. No, I have regular money too, right?
Yeah, we had, I think, like.
Have
We
some
did
gold.
have a share of gold.
I do have some gold.
Right,
I'll put 3
from-
gold.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you set the gold down, then scoop it. All's well.
And I'll go post up in like a corner of the room and sort of sip my beer and try to look unobtrusive and eavesdrop.
And there's like two bears that are playing this billiards game, and they're talking, but it's primarily about the game, talking shit to each other. But the barkeep doesn't have anybody else to tend to at the moment, and is just slid over to the far end of the bar to get as close to you as possible. What are you doing in here? Not like that you're not welcome or anything, but we don't get a lot of your kind here.
Yes, well, as far as I can tell, there's not a lot of my kind anywhere, so this seemed like the next best bet.
There's a fair few of you. Are you new in town? You just get here? You're here for the trial?
You know, everyone keeps mentioning that. What is this trial?
Well, they got a murderer. Apparently confessed and everything. They're just I hear it's more of formality. It's just sentencing tonight. I don't have tickets, but
They're selling tickets to a sentencing.
well,
Isn't it only entertaining.
there's only so many seats, so
Yeah, but
there's
like
a lottery system.
you're just going to be watching someone be told what's going to happen, right?
A lot of people have vested interest in the case.
Why?
Well, by the sound of it, it killed a lot of people like me. Mossy. Dozens, maybe more.
And he just confessed, admitted that.
That's what they're saying. I don't know.
Seems really unlikely. Where's it going to be? People are buying tickets. People...
No, not buying tickets. It was a lottery system because of interest. But it's Green Hollow. It's if you just keep going east for about a mile, you get there. Big building, can't miss it. See a bunch of green guards outside.
Sorry, I have to mute while I take notes because my keyboard's really loud. Okay. When is this happening?
Tonight. Hey, Carmichael. What time is the trial thing? And you see one of the bears at the pool table turns and grunts and says, 7? No, 8 o'clock.
Okay, so if there only so many people could get in, then, like, where's everyone else going to get the news?
I don't know. A lot of people be waiting outside the courthouse. I'm not going. It's, I don't know. Seems like a waste of time. They'll tell me what happened. It'll be in the news. The dispatch will be quick about it. Word travels fast.
Well,
Speaking of which, I don't know if you were planning on it, but I wouldn't recommend going to the Western Bank. Apparently shit popped off yesterday.
like, okay, more than a murder of dozens?
Oh yeah, like there was like an attempted insurrection or something. Like the I guess the guard went fucking nuts and just like absolutely. I don't know. I don't know everything that happened. Anything that happened, really, it's all hearsay. But guess a lot of people jailed, a lot of people dead. I don't know what happened.
I didn't think it was that exciting of a city, but oh, right. Been here for one day. There's already a murderer and an insurrection. Is
Look, in
this your normal?
Stonebridge, there's a little bit of everything.
Well, hopefully here's to staying out of it.
Indeed. Can I get you another?
No, I think I better go find somewhere to get a room for the night. Maybe do some shopping before I leave town. Seems like it's best to get out of here.
Yeah. I mean, if you're looking for a room, there's a few places I can recommend if this is kind of your scene.
That would be great, actually.
I mean, there's not a lot in the square that's probably what you're looking for, but if you head down to the Grand Bazaar, that's just head down south. There's plenty of joints there. Really, anything there will put you up for the night, and pretty comfy, not too expensive.
Appreciate you. Might come back for dinner. Hopefully, see you after this trial.
Yeah. I imagine there'll be celebration.
And Kat's just gonna leave her mug on the bar and leave.
Okay. While Kat has been doing this, what are the rest of you doing?
Standing outside, looking casual.
Looking casual.
Carlo's just in the middle of the street.
I'm leaning against the wall, like, like arms up, just trying to, but looking for flood touch.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's all over the place. In
and
the,
just,
in
as
the
someone
Muisc.
walks by, just be like, resolve. And
Yes.
see if anyone
Oh, okay. You're just like trying to catch someone.
catch someone, be like, oh,
Yeah. Are you like quietly saying it as they walk by?
like
Or
as
you?
they walk by, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No one's turning. No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good strategy. I like it though. It's just the resolve.
You
Resolve?
know how like when you're in a crowd of people and someone says your name
Yeah.
but they're not speaking to you and you turn around and look? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good idea. Doesn't turn up any leads.
What else is around this? Like, what's in this area where this dive bar is?
Close to the bar, you see that there is a chandler's, a cobbler's, a milliner's. I mean, there are all sorts of artisan shops. There's a lot of restaurants that you see are busy this morning with people getting breakfast. There's like most, like if you're looking for something, you can probably find it.
An armory?
Is there what?
An armory or blacksmith
Yes,
or like
absolutely.
a leather maker?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna find both of those things. Like, you'll find some like a dedicated leather worker for sure, like a steel worker.
Yeah, I wanted to see if I can upgrade my leather armor or just see what the prices look like for an upgraded piece of leather armor. And I probably drag Dion with me to see if he needs anything better or needs his, scimitar sharpened or anything like that.
As you look at his armor definitely looks better than yours. But you also know, Nosh, that like any leather armor you find is going to be inferior to your natural armor that you have due to your like slight petrification.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it would be a downgrade ultimately.
Gotcha.
Quinn pulled up
okay.
a seat nearby Kat and just started scribbling some notes on a piece of parchment.
Okay. Scribbling notes.
I think I would probably run into Harlow first, leaving, then if she's just against the wall.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Harlow shows up. Or Katrina shows up.
I've just been stood here the whole time.
I'm doing recon.
Yes, you are. Where the others? I figured out when the trial is.
They're not with you?
Oh boy. Okay. Do I see Quinn? Was he wasn't in the bar?
Quinn went in
Yeah, I
and he
was in the
sat down
bar.
next
Oh, okay,
to you.
sorry.
He was writing.
No, I thought you. I thought you
very
meant you were
short.
sitting somewhere outside. No, that was my fault. Then I would have seen Quinn first, not Harlow.
Correct.
I thought Quinn was outside somewhere. Just kidding. Okay. What you writing?
I'm just doing some homework.
What's that word say? Cat points at a random word.
Who gave you homework?
What's that one say?
I could teach you how to read sometime if you'd like. I'm happy to spend the time.
That would be really helpful. But probably not right now. Did you?
No, definitely not right now.
Was he close enough to hear the whole?
Yeah,
Did
he
you
would
sit,
have heard
close
this
to-
conversation.
Okay, so we've gotten till the trial. So full day ahead.
Yeah, we can start anytime. I'm happy to help.
You can go around the whole adventure park today.
See, spot. Done.
It doesn't close till 8.
Do you want to stay here and do some homework, or did you want to go?
No, I'm fine to move on.
Okay. What are you writing?
You'll never know.
I know. Okay.
It's just wizard stuff. It's okay.
He's like writing like cat is stupid.
All right. Well, let's get going. Lots to do, I guess.
All right, so I've got people sending me messages. If you want to do something, say it to the people. Don't just send it to me.
Well, after realizing that armor wouldn't do Nosh any good, he's probably going to be looking at the other merchants in this area and seeing if he can find any spice merchants. Or scrolls, truthfully.
What was the second thing you said?
Scrolls. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you would find it looks like scrolls or books, something of the like called pen and parchment. Maybe it's just a fancy stationery store, you're not sure. And not terribly far away is a place called Cardamom and Clove.
I'm going to head to Cardamom and Clove, but I'm going to get Ra to fly over to Quinn and tell him real quick of the parchment store.
We just want to sort of separate in this little square area.
We need to find resolve, don't we? Like that's.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking we can all ask around and try to
Okay.
see if we can find them.
And also maybe accomplish a couple of goals.
Okay, well, if anyone dies, die near me today, please.
Right, you're coming with me then. Let's go.
Oh, because Cat's gonna die?
Cat's like, well, okay, I have to stay near Harlow then.
So Cat and Harlow. Is Quinn
Dragging
going
me
it
by the
alone?
back of my collar.
Hey, I'm just going to sort of randomly pick people out and ask them if they can point me toward the glowing goblet.
Okay. And Nosh is heading over to Cardamom and Clove. Let's start with Nosh. Nosh, you approach, and the smell of spices and herbs is strong as the open doors greet you. You see inside. It's it's still early. There's no one here that is actively shopping, but you see that there is the worker. You're not sure if they're the owner, but they're busying about just tidying everything up. And at the sound of your approach, they seem surprised. They are a skunk Namasi. She looks like she's in her, maybe mid-50s. She has a pair of glasses that sit on the end of her nose, and she smiles. Hello. Welcome, Cardamom and Clove. I'm Clove. I named it after myself and my brother, but he's not around anymore, so it's just me.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. That's never...
Oh, no, we just had a disagreement on the direction of things, and he decided he was going to move. But I had a fan base, or not a fan base, what's the word? Customer base, and I didn't feel like changing the name. But it's fine, it's fine. Sorry, I'm babbling and blabbering. What are you in the market for?
I'm here to just replenish some of my spices, if you
yes, of course.
available.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if you have any clove, paprika, some spearmint. Just need a little bit of each to top off what I already have.
Basics, of course.
If you had anything extra special. This is my first time in the city, and I'm always looking for new inventive spices to add to my repertoire.
Special in what way?
And something I've never heard of before, something unique that's not commonly used in the Western Concord.
Oh, you're from the Concord, huh?
Yes.
My ancestors are, but I've never been. Is it beautiful? I hear it's quite beautiful.
Yeah, it is. My family and my home is there, and I would say it's a very tranquil and beautiful place where they are.
Well, I can certainly top off your spices. Or when you say top them off, are you talking about in that fancy bandolier you're wearing?
Yes, my sash, my gourmand
So you're
sash.
looking for just some pinches by the look of it?
Just some pinches right now, but I feel that any pinch could help depending on the recipe or situation.
Well, certainly. I mean, I would feel bad charging you for such a small quantity.
Well, if it's all right with you, I'd be happy to purchase the unique spice, and then maybe you could, as a companion to that, top off the ones that I have with a few pinches.
But I do have something.
Oh?
It's not your average spice, because this spice is magical.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
It's been a while since I've heard of a magical one. Do tell.
Well, it's... I've heard that it's mostly used for just, adding a little enchantment to one's cooking, where perhaps a bit of skill is lacking, but also that it can be quite effective at enchanting implements.
Oh, well, that's always what I'm looking for. I think that there's always a good way to improve one's recipes, but enchanting implements, now that is something I'm very interested in.
Are you a cook yourself? You have the look of it. You have the spices. I see a pan on your back.
I'm a chef, traveling chef.
That's
currently.
cast iron, right?
Yes, it is. And my ladle's a bit new. Last one, unfortunately, disintegrated on me, but was able to acquire a new one that's quite well, and my knife is adequate and does its job well.
Well then, you might. I guess my question is, do you season your pan? I sure hope so.
Basics, very basics. Obviously, cast iron. We're not gonna scrub it with the soap bar.
Oh, gods no!
No, never. So I have my dedicated salt, and I'm not sure if he's hiding. I have my own familiar, a little flame. He helps make sure that it burns off any additional fat and residue to make sure that the pan stays continuously seasoned with the salt we have, and we work together to make sure it stays this. And I'm gonna take the pan off my back and kind of land it gently on a space on the counter to show how shine and seasoned it looks. If anybody else knows what a cast iron is supposed to look like,
Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
awesome. And so she, continues with this conversation, but eventually, you gather that the spices that she has are mundane, like her clove and paprika and so forth, whereas the spices that you have are indeed magical. But she does show you a new magical spice that you have not encountered, and that is garlic powder, magical garlic powder.
Okay.
And with this, if you use this to season your pan, you add just a little bit of funk, and as such, when you season your pan with the garlic powder, it adds 1 AC for 1 minute in addition to that +2 that you already normally get.
Nice. Okay. Well, that sounds like something I would be very much interested in acquiring, clove.
How much of it would you like?
Well, and I'm gonna gesture to my stash and hold up my jar. If I could get the same amount as this, so that I could use it relatively regularly till I could come back to you again for some more, that would last me, I think, a decent while, if that's all right with you.
Okay, well, for that, and here's mechanically, this is 10 uses. Is that that's what you want?
That's what I was going for, just 10 uses, because that's what I've been having with the knives, and I figured that kind of be a good range to have. So I won't use it like every time, but it's always good to have.
So she says, okay, 10 pinches, one vial, that's 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold. I'm guessing this isn't something you often acquire then.
It is not. Unless do you have anything you'd like to trade?
I have a couple of interesting things that I'd be willing to trade. But
Spices? Rare? Magical?
Well,
Exotic? That would be nice.
the ones I have are, but let me see. Hold on.
So effectively, what she's offering is, if you wanted to trade her any of your spices, doesn't have to be all of them, but like if you did,
No, I could trade 1 for 1, probably.
1 for 1, yeah. 2 of this and 3 of that for 5 of the garlic powder, whatever you want.
I would be willing to trade you, and Nosh is gonna gently set down. I don't know, I'm thinking this one, just because I haven't had a chance to use it.
Which one?
Oh, I keep waffling now. Sorry. Okay, I've got the ginger powder and the hemlock. I think I'm gonna put the ginger powder down.
You doing all 10?
No.
How many?
I would put down enough on like the scale or whatever she has, or in a vial. I do have a separate little empty vial A couple of them actually. It looks like. In a separate vial, I would put probably like maybe half.
Okay, so 5.
So 5, yeah.
Okay, yeah, she would accept that. No problem. And give
trade.
you 5 of the garlic powder.
Okay. I'd take that trade. That's a good trade. I like that trade. Cool. Clove, I have another question, if you don't mind my curiosity. Well, actually, more than one, truthfully, as I am new in town. I have some monster parts that I would be interested to
Monster parts?
trade, or sell in a sense.
Well, what would I do with those? That sounds...
Not for yourself. I know that you deal with this. I just
Yeah.
didn't know if you knew of a shop in the area that handled such magical things or items that would be willing to trade in such.
I would go to the Grand Bazaar if you have weird things.
Grand Bazaar.
Monster parts.
And
Ugh.
yeah, it was a spur of the moment situational thing, truthfully. It's been sitting for a minute and I do want to get rid of it, Don't want to keep such things around. Could you tell me anything about this trial that I hear everyone talking about?
Ooh, yes, my cousin has a ticket. He's going to be going, and it's all he can talk about, and it's so annoying. But
Really?
it's one of our own from the Concord. Do you know them?
No, I've been out traveling. I didn't hear it was one of our own. Do tell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, apparently he's pretty cute too, from what I hear.
Well, that's a rarity.
But he's a murderer, so
Yeah, it's
can't find a good man these days. Am I right?
Find a good woman or a good man sometimes.
Oh yeah, sorry. Of course.
But
Seemed perfectly nice.
thank you. I had not heard that. So where? Obviously, you said your cousin's got a ticket. Are they selling the seats, slaughtering the seats? What's going on?
Oh yes,
I mean,
it's a lottery.
Have they given all of them away?
Well, by the sound of it, yeah. I mean, it'd be silly if they hadn't. It's tonight.
True. Will there be crowds outside, do you think, waiting for the results?
Oh, of course.
Do you plan to go?
No.
Ah.
Yes, of course.
Well, where is it going to be held, if you don't mind?
It's the courthouse.
From here, where's the courthouse? Like I said, new to town, Clove. Don't really know.
Go east. Just follow the road.
Follow
Silver
Road
Street. Just go straight there.
Gotcha. And the bazaar is west?
South. You really are new in town.
Yes, unfortunately. But thank you. I do appreciate it. And thank you for the trade. I will come again. I appreciate your shop here, Clove, and look forward to come back and see what new spices we can discuss.
Certainly. Thank you.
And I'm gonna hop out of the shop and probably go ahead and walk over to the bookstore, planning to either be there before Quinn gets there or be looking through everything.
Okay. So while you have been doing this, what about Quinn? Where are you going? You're just asking everybody that you see?
Yeah, I'm asking for the location of the glowing goblet.
And before long, someone points you in the right direction. It's across the square. You see that it is a relatively narrow building, but on the tall side, and it is currently like the front doors are closed. It is early, and it is a bar.
Is there any signage out front?
Yeah, you do see that the hours are listed, and it doesn't open till noon for lunch.
Nothing about entertainment or...
There isn't entertainment listed, no.
Okay. All right. Anybody in the area, sort of around the doors, look like they're at all affiliated with that business? Anybody sort of sweeping up out front or anything like that?
There is an individual, a frog namasi, that is just sitting underneath one of the parasols, reading a physical copy of the Frontier Dispatch.
Pardon me, are you, do you know much about this establishment?
I'm opening it in a couple hours.
I wonder if you can help me. I'm led to believe that you've got some entertainment that's here as a residency. Is that true?
Yes, of course.
What's the name of that performer?
You don't know?
I don't. I'm new in town, I'm afraid.
Ah. Well, she's exquisite, I tell you. She is 6 feet of pure sex, and she is just dynamite. We call her Shirley, because surely she's going to blow your mind. And she plays a mean piano, and the voice on her is, beautiful.
Terrific. I am definitely not going to miss that show. I need 6 feet of whatever it was you described her as.
Sex.
Well, I just wasn't going to say it. I heard you the first time.
You need 6 feet of sex?
I guess we'll find out tonight.
He's not
All right,
even that
brother.
tall. Like he can't take that much.
Oh, gosh.
Well, thanks. I'll be back later.
Well, all right.
All right, and with that, I'm gonna...
And Quinn, you get a feeling that it's probably not resolved.
Probably not resolved. Yeah.
Harlow, Catriona.
I should have gone to Quinn's bar.
Yeah, that's where they needed to be.
Okay, we're trying to find Resort. Do you want to go, look at the bazaar, maybe? Do you want to go south?
Yeah. If I remember correctly, Mercy was very nicely dressed, but kind of hippie-ish, or was that flowing robes?
So definitely wearing the indigo robes of the conservatory. The flowing is with all flood touched.
Okay.
Their hair just flows as if underwater, just beautiful and buoyant. And
So trying to maybe scope out not only a flood touch, but someone wearing similar robes amongst the crowds as we head that way.
Okay.
Would
Roll
they
a
be
perception check.
easy to spot? Or...
Guidance. Guidance. Let's see. Will I need it? I'll roll it anyway.
Well, it won't hurt.
It won't hurt at all. And you are confident in all of the flood touch that you are seeing that they're not wearing these robes. And so if they are indeed dressed the same way that Mercy was, they're not among the flood touch that you see.
Do we see anybody wearing those robes?
You do not. And you would know that the conservatory is exclusively flood touched. It's only until very, very recently that the conservatory has opened its doors at all to anybody outside, and that is brand new.
Okay. With the buildings around, is there? Because the conservatory is magical research, right?
Yeah. And you remember what the building, the sigil room on the west side looked like.
Yeah. The signage out front.
Yeah, and it was a very sort of nondescript white marble building. It looked much nicer than the others in the area on the west side, but wouldn't be as obvious of a sore thumb here. But with that in mind, searching for the building rather than the individual, you
Looking for a 7-pointed star, right? With an eye?
are able to find a building that it looks very much like the one that was in the west, and it has that symbol.
Start pulling on your sleeve.
You do
Right.
recall last time that there was no door, and that Quinn answered a riddle to get in.
Let's go try it. We're gonna be the worst.
yes.
Worst
We have
ones
great-
to answer. It'll be great. I'll go. I guess knock on the non-existent door.
You knock, and you see that 7-pointed star lights up a glyph, and then you hear a voice, or actually, no, you don't hear a voice. You see written, Harlow.
Oh God, yeah, Cat can't even fucking
You
read.
see
I
script.
can't read, okay,
this,
but I have pretty good
uh,
wisdom, so I'm okay with riddles, maybe.
You see the following words pop up. Like last time, it's short and sweet, and it says, "I speak without a mouth and move without feet. What am I?"
Oh, I know this.
Do you tell Kat the riddle?
Yeah, I read it out loud.
Do you think it's the wind?
Ooh. I am the wind.
As you said the wind out loud, the door where there was no visible door before just opens, much as it did on the west side, and you see very similarly a very plain white interior devoid of decoration, and inside, sitting at a desk that is made of white marble with stacks and stacks of paper, deep in thought and writing, is a flood-touched woman.
Are you gonna ask her how then? Go on.
Resolve.
Yes?
Hi.
Oh, it is you!
Yes, but I'm very busy. Is it urgent?
Yes, Mercy has sent us.
He has.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Be quick.
Oh. We have
Oh,
someone
no.
who needs your help.
I have
you
so much
okay?
to do.
Okay, can we...
You need
Are we,
help?
like, inside, or are we still, like, standing in the doorway?
That's your call.
Right,
I'm
can
walking
we-
in.
Yes. Oh, yep.
You walk
Do you
inside.
need help? Do you need help?
I think this might be above your capacity, if I'm being perfectly honest. I don't know if you know there's a trial going on tonight, and I have to be ready.
Are you on trial, or are you giving the trial?
No, I'm, for better or for worse, I am acting as the defense.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Did
Okay.
Mercy not tell you this when you spoke with him?
No.
No.
Well, of course not, because why would he ever take an interest in my life? He's just
Oh.
the Zeal Rift, the Zeal Rift. And it's fine and all that, don't get me wrong, but there's bigger things going on that demand our attention.
Yeah.
You want to help?
Yes,
Like, for real?
Actually, yeah.
Okay. How? How are you going to help me?
What do you need?
Okay, well, it's open and shut. Like he confessed already. It's in the preliminary proceedings. It's now just a matter of sentencing, and
So you know that he's gonna lose automatically. So why not just focus on trying to get like a better sentence?
well, and that's the thing is, I'm trying to spare his life because that seems fair and reasonable, but maybe it's not. I don't know. He is not been particularly cooperative, even with me.
You know, maybe if you let us talk to him, we can maybe come up with some information that could help you.
Oh, would that I could, but that would be.
They're making you defend him, and you don't get to talk to him.
Oh no, I get to talk to him. Yes, me, but you? No, some outsider? No.
But
But I could.
Okay.
How are you at talking?
Not great, I don't think.
Technically, I can appoint 2 clerks to help. I don't believe you would have access to Malachi, but you would at the very least be able to come to the trial.
Yes.
There's just like an awkward side-eye moment of like, we're the worst people for this.
You have no idea I'm the perfect person for this.
Well, okay, I'm gonna take your lead here.
No.
Really, the biggest thing that we're the biggest obstacle here is the council. I mean, there's 4 Namasi that sit on the council, and they have inherent bias. They're, as far as I can tell, aiming for death. The Teorans are, well, they're up for grabs. But the Grove Wardens they're motivated by money, by opportunity, and as far as I can tell, they're seeking to extradite him to the highest bidder. The effigy, and maybe you'd have luck with him.
Why would someone want him?
Highest bidder, is someone buying him?
Oh, well, plenty of people have made claims to have him extradited, but
Like,
being the crimes that he's committed. Yeah,
Oh, back to where he.
there's
committed
a claim
other
in the
crimes.
Accord, there's a claim in Credence, there's a claim in Nova Varthus, of all places.
And there's no chance that he might be taking the fall from multiple other people to protect them.
That's a possibility. I don't
do
know.
you know where he's originally from?
That I have not been able to ascertain. Like I said, he's been very, very tight-lipped.
Right. Okay.
What would be really helpful, I have one is willing to testify to his character, a fellow inmate, but a Namasi would go a long way. You don't happen to be Namasi, do you? And she points to you, Harlow.
I think Kat laughed out loud there. Sorry.
I mean, technically.
You're not.
I know one, but I don't know how comfortable they would be with this sort of thing.
Also, if you wanted a character witness, we would need to meet him.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much a character witness, but someone of his kind, especially someone affected to testify for the side of the case of leniency for life, for living. That would be good. The other tack we could approach. If I were to approach the counselors, they would, never let me get anywhere near them. But they don't know you.
Could you say that he's like not sound of mind? Because
I could, but I don't know how convincing that's going to be.
Who would admit to something like this with knowing how terrible their fate could be afterwards? I mean, that alone is... Anyone would fight.
I think it's certainly worth a try.
Well,
I feel that the thumb on the scale is heavy at this moment, and I feel largely that it doesn't matter what I say or what I do, that his fate's already sealed.
Okay. All due respect with this question, then, why are you so stressed out about his defense if everybody already knows what's going to happen to him?
Because
Are there
principle of
repercussions
it.
for you?
No, but I won't rest if I know that I didn't do everything I could possibly do to give someone the fair trial that they deserve.
That's very honourable, mate, but like he kind of walked in and turned himself in and
Well, I mean,
is like asking for this result.
Yes, but what I still don't understand, and what I think we really ought to understand before we pass judgment, is why. And that we don't know.
So if we sign up to be your clerks, can we get close enough to talk to him, maybe, or someone who signed up to act as your clerk could?
I mean, someone. Do you have someone else in mind?
Maybe. Mercy sent all of us over here, so
I would
was-
really like to talk to him.
There's more?
there
Okay,
are-
well then you won. Do you have someone else in mind for a second?
We might have to try and convince them because they might not like him very much. Do you know what's his name and what type of Namasi is he?
The name, at least the name that he's given, is Malachi. And he is a canid, a wolf.
A wolf.
Yes.
A wolf named Malachi. Okay. Okay, we can
And you-
maybe convince our friend to like be willing to talk to him.
Maybe he would talk to a non-Namasi too. I don't know.
The reality is, you're not going to have much opportunity, aside for in the moment of the trial, to speak with him. But maybe.
Okay. Is there a way that we can like are you just gonna be here all day so we could like go get our friends and come back?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'll head to the courthouse at around 6 just to make sure that I'm ready.
Do they have any during the trial? Do they have any magical effects in place to make sure people are telling the truth?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Anyone who testifies.
Okay.
Right, can I ask you a question not about this trial?
Of course.
What do you know about the shalebind problem?
Oh, the bind. Yeah, if you've got it, head to the Illustrum. It's 3 blocks east and 2 north. Big building, can't miss it. Joy works there. She's actually one of the counselors. Maybe you, if you go, you talk to her as a concerned citizen. I don't know, but
Do you think there's any way to sway the counselors?
just way to sway everyone. But
Okay.
it,
But
if
so
it
we'll
comes from
find
me,
Joy
it's
there.
it's not gonna work. Joy, yes, she is about yay tall, white flowing hair, beautiful eyes, like us all.
Mm.
And she can fix shalebind?
Well, she runs the Illustrium. She is insanely wealthy in the diamond trade, which is integral to the removing the effects of shalebinds. It's not cheap, but it's
How expensive
relatively simple.
is it?
it's 300 gold.
Oh.
Okay.
Will they take old marks?
What else would they take?
Okay.
Would they take other things?
They're certainly not going to take the Ammonites of the Concord.
Do they take souls?
So, what?
Just wondering. Just
Well-
making sure that they're not that type of individual.
No. Just an opportunist, and a wealthy one at that.
Okay.
Perfect. Right.
She does respond well to flattery. She's a vain woman.
We're really good at that.
Good. Did you want to try to talk to the other counselors?
Maybe, but we're going to be paying her a visit anyway, so that's probably beneficial for us.
Do you know where the Effigian counselor is?
Oh, almost certainly he's at the Old Stone Saloon. It's over by the Greenway at the side of the bridge. He's an old drunk, if I'm being honest. He, I don't know, ever since the Discord War, he never really was himself again.
There you go,
He's-
Kat.
He's in tight with the Grove Wardens, so he'll probably just vote however they do.
Do you
then
know his name?
Ormond.
Okay.
then the other two counselors, who are they?
The other 7 counselors?
Oh, sorry. Why did I think there were 4?
I don't know.
Namasi, right?
Yes. So if you're looking for them, the Black and Swift, you could almost certainly find them in the Grand Bazaar. Swift is made his fortune in potions, Black in shipping. Both catfolk.
Namasi.
Namasi,
Okay.
yes. Of the other Namasi, there's Counselor Ironback. He never leaves his estate unless he's summoned to proceedings. You'll find him to the north. I don't rightly know where Counselor Albright is. I think that he might be at the courthouse. He seems to practically live there. I don't know what else he does. The Grove Wardens, you'll find them in the Greenway. The woman, Gelrith Sal, she's just Relton's crony, and she's going to vote however he does. But I hear that he is to the west, dealing with an insurrection, and won't be here till this evening.
We can take care of that vote.
Well, yep.
Okay.
Okay. That's all, right? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna come back with some friends, and we'll see what sort of work we can do in the meantime.
Where is Malachi being held right now?
He is being held at the courthouse,
Being held at the courthouse?
deep down behind many layers of protections and enchantments.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not... Are you?
Hmm?
Okay.
Not what?
Nothing. I don't want to put ideas in anybody's head.
No, put ideas.
Trust me,
I
there's
just think
plenty of
if you-
space for them.
If you did something foolish, like trying to work your way down, is it theoretically possible? No. But would it be incredibly stupid? Yes. Would you inevitably suffer a terrible fate? Yes.
These are good things to know.
Would I think that would be a tragic thing to happen? Yes.
Okay. And there's no way to talk to him prior trial.
I will see him briefly in the moments before the trial if he agrees to see me. He has rejected me the last several times that I have attempted. I've really only sat with him once, and I managed to get a name, and he did confess to me before he confessed in front of the preliminary proceedings.
Do you have anything of his? Or maybe like a sketch of him?
Oh, yes, have a photograph.
Okay. Can we have that?
I suppose. She hands it over.
If we get back here before you head to the courthouse and try to convince him to talk to you one last time, if we come up with one, would you be willing to like pass a phrase to him to see if it'll get him to talk?
Sure.
Okay.
Any particular phrase?
Not yet. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Right. Harlow, any more questions?
No, but is there anything that we should have to like? I don't know if we're walking around, speaking of this, is there anything for us to show that we are your clerk for this trial, other than just our word?
If you're trying to influence counselors, I would not let it be known who you are.
Okay. But like if we're doing anything directly related for you.
I can't deputize you as proctors. I guess I can give you a document. I can write you a note, I suppose. Sure. And she pulls off a fresh piece of parchment and just scrawls a note. Do you want it to just say that you're working for me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And you get a... Oh, what are your names? Again, sorry, did I ask? I don't remember. My brain is fried.
What's your name be today?
Right, well, I'm probably not going to be the clerk. It'll be someone else, so maybe just put them on.
Put Nosh and Harlow.
Nosh and Harlow are operating in my capacity as clerks of the courts. Blah, 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 signed, and she hands it over to you.
She's gonna hate this.
Right, let's go find her. Let's go find him.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna be leaving in about 6 hours, so it'd be easiest if you're here and walk over with me.
Yep.
I will be on
you.
time. I will be half an hour early.
Exquisite.
It's so will Nosh.
Oh gosh.
Okay, we're gonna head out then.
All right.
Nice. That's good.
Quinn and Nosh, after your trip to the glowing goblet and and cardamom and clove, I imagine you two have crossed paths. What have you two been doing as they've been off at the sigil room?
I was headed to the bookstore / scroll store that I'd seen earlier. So if I see Quinn, I'm probably gonna get Raw to fly right over and then be like, "Hey, psst, over here," and then get him to come join me so we can go through and see if there's any, for me, recipe books, cookbooks, and then for him, any good scroll spells that aren't gonna break the bank.
Nosh. Guess what I found?
What, Quinn?
6 feet of sex.
There's a lot of things wrong with what you just said. There's also a lot of things right with what you just said. Where did you find this?
At the glowing goblet.
Oh,
Yes,
wait,
glowing
over
goblet.
there. Okay,
I know, but we're gonna have to come back when this whole trial thing is done.
No,
I have got to check out 6 feet of sex.
I want to see what this looks like.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah. Anyways, I got some extra spice. Really happy with that.
Cool.
But this store looks like it might have some good scrolls, and I knew you were looking for some decent ones. So you want to go in here and take a look real quick?
Yeah. I mean, I'd really like to find Resolve too. So maybe we can ask around in the scroll store, because I want to make sure that this guy over here. I assume we still have Dion with us.
Yep.
That this
Where
guy actually
Kat
starts
and
feeling a
Harlow,
little better.
did they wander off?
I haven't seen them.
Okay. We might have to find them after we do our scroll shopping. Dion, how are you doing, bro?
I think I'm doing all right. Like,
Still steady. All right, that's good.
yeah.
Nice.
Well,
All right,
yeah.
let's get in here and take a look at the scrolls. Definitely don't think we should just kind of price on Quinn because you never know. I mean, there might be other things we see that might be better, but let's take a look and see what they got at least.
So is this a shop that actually sells like magic scrolls and
So as you
and things?
step inside pen and parchment, yeah, you see that there is like some nice looking inks and stationery, but there is a section of the store that is spell books, and there are scrolls that are furled up beneath like glass display cases. You see that there are a couple people browsing, and then the proprietor is a flood-touched man dressed in a dapper powder blue suit, with a pair of bright magenta glasses, and just kind of nods at you as you walk in, but is like giving you space to browse.
So I'm going to go up to the proprietor and you wouldn't happen to know of a flood-touched named Resolve, would you?
Well, of course.
You're kidding. Oh, wait, where can I find her?
Oh, well, she should be at the sigil room. It's just, and, points off in the direction through the back wall of the shop.
That's great, Nosh. We've got a lead on Resolve.
I once was going to be a proctor myself. I'd started the program at the conservatory, but then it just wasn't for me. I felt a calling to the mercantilism, and I don't regret it at all, and especially what with everything that's on her plate of late.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, Quinn, do you want to head there now, or did you want to look? We're looking for any scrolls you might have, truthfully, sir. We just wanted to see what you might have in inventory.
Scrolls, recipes, just if you could give us a quick rundown.
This is not a bakery.
No, but
Looking for something.
Not a bakery at all.
Maybe on the magical side of recipes, perhaps.
or the spork and the stone.
If you're looking for literature and fantasies, I recommend that you go elsewhere. This is not that sort of shop. I have books, but they're empty, waiting to be filled by curious minds.
And you don't have any actual magical scrolls?
I do. Yes.
Well,
Take a look. And you see that there are like little curly script labels that are attached to the scrolls in the cases. You see one that is Phantom Steed, another Non-Detection, another Liamon's Tiny Hut. You see Pyrotechnics, Gentle Repose, Darkness, Gust of Wind. You see Tasha's Hideous Laughter. You see Thunderwave. You see Grease. You see Cause Fear. There are some more advanced spells. You see Gios, a 5th level spell. Wall of Stone, another 5th level spell. There's also Arcane Gate and Chain Lightning, 6th level spells.
Nosh, I think I'm not going to be buying anything now, but I would just want a real quick estimate on. I wonder if take a look at this spell book. I wonder if this is something that you might consider buying, and what sort of price would you give me?
Does it belong to anyone of note?
It belongs to the very famous wizard, whose name I can't remember, Ezekiel.
Never heard of them.
Oh, you must not get out much. In any case, have a look. and see what you might give me by way of fair trade for such an illustrative spellbook.
Oh, it is quite nice. I generally don't trade in used spell books. That's curious, but there is indeed a market. Let's see. You've got a handful of spells in here. This looks like this would be good for someone perhaps in their first year of study at the conservatory. I'm sure I could make a sale. You know what? Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3. Am I counting right? Is that 11 spells?
That sounds right.
Or did I miss one?
Let me see. It is indeed 11 spells.
I did not know. I just threw out that number. And he
wait.
says, okay.
No, sorry, it's 10. 10 spells.
Well, if it's only 10, then I don't want it. He says, okay, some of these are pretty entry level, but the others a bit more advanced. I think that I would give you 500 for it.
That's quite a bit lower than what I was looking for.
But well, tell me, what were you looking for?
I mean, the fair value of the spells that are in this, plus the quality of this book and its lineage, would demand at least twice that.
Tell me of this illustrious Ezekiel, and you can roll a persuasion check here. Or deception if you're going to make up a bunch of laughs.
Should I jump in and help? Can I help him with this roll? Maybe not. He might not need my help.
Okay. What do you say, Quinn?
That this was actually the spellbook of a very famous wizard that comes from the far-flung South Reach. Perhaps that's why you're not familiar with this particular wizard. But ultimately, this was their first spellbook that launched their career. They became a really powerful wizard until they fell foul of a beast in South Reach, a giant mammoth.
This wasn't the Thundering Lord himself, was it?
In fact, it was.
Oh, well, now that is something I can sell. People love a beast of mythic proportions. You don't happen to have a description of what this wizard looked like, do you? Portraits?
I can, in fact, show you exactly what this wizard looked like. And I bring up a minor illusion of what I believe the zealoid that we found would have looked like in full vigor of life.
Not what I was expecting when you said Southreach.
Yeah, this wizard really got around.
But fair enough. I will give you 1,000.
All right. I think that's a very fair deal. I do have some slight need of this book just for a bit longer, but I will take you at your word that that's what you're interested in buying it for, and I will be back later.
I'm going to have the authenticators come to fill out the documentation.
That sounds proper.
Excellent. When can I expect you?
Well, I mean, we could make a deal in part now, if you were willing to say, give me half now, and then I'll give.
Will you give me half of the book?
No, but what I will do is assure that you can have the entirety of the book for the remainder of the price. Maybe I'll even cut off maybe 100 of that, so it's 900 in total. But I'll need another half day with the book.
So I give you 450 gold, and you give me nothing but a handshake. I think not, good sir. I will give you the full sum when you bring me the book.
Fair enough. 1,000 it is. All right, and with that, I think we head toward where we believe resolve to be.
Okay. And after this interaction, you would, as you arrive at the sigil room, you see that Catriona and Harlow have exited and planning their next move. Or at least you see them standing outside of it.
Cat,
Hey, guys.
Arlo.
We have all of the information.
Oh,
We found Resolve.
nice.
Just tell them what she told us.
Blah,
Word
blah,
on
blah, blah.
vomit.
Listen, Nosh. I know,
Yeah, Harlow.
I know how you feel about this.
Uh-huh.
Just trust me. We have to help this guy.
Okay.
Why
I'm
do we
willing-
think this guy isn't the killer? He confessed.
Why would anyone confess to that amount of crimes knowing what the punishment would be?
Look,
Unless they're trying to protect someone.
right, and I'm down to do what you kind of want to do, Harlow. But did they have a cure?
Yes.
Oh, yes. No.
We know where a cure is. It's going to be like 300 gold,
Okay.
and
Sick.
that's our next stop.
Yeah.
And
let's knock that out, and I will return the favor by doing. What
it's
are we
one
doing?
it's one of the counselors too, who has
Oh.
the cure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, are we going to try and convince them with regard to this, or?
Just try and get a little more
I
information.
think try and talk to him. If they seem amenable, try and like convince them for leniency is really the best that Resolve was hoping for.
Okay.
Maybe go and say that the dude's crazy.
Okay.
Hey, Nosh.
Yeah.
I'm a little strapped for cash at the moment, but you know I'm good for it.
Leon, we're paying for it. Don't worry about it. I've got to find a cure anyways. I need to see what they do. So when we do this cure, brother, you need to pay extreme attention to detail. I need to know every step that they take with you, every word. Think of this as the reports that Dad used to give you before you would go out and scout, or any details you'd come back from scouting.
All right.
So just hopefully we'll be able to watch, but at the end of the day we might not. So I just need to know everything we can about this cure because I've got to bring it back, or I've got to
Fair
find
enough.
a way to duplicate it.
Fair enough.
But me and my friends, if they're amenable, will assist me, and we're gonna get you cured. 100%.
I mean, I like the sound of that a lot.
You just don't go back down into the zeal, or go near it.
Yeah. I would like to get into the courthouse though.
Why?
I
Do you want to listen, or do you want to do something?
I got a job to do.
You gonna tell me about it?
I offered if y'all wanted to play 20 questions, and y'all said, "Now's not the time, Dion."
Well, at that time, it
Let's-
was not the time, and now we're walking to your
Let's
cure,
go find
so-
let's go find an alley or a
Yeah,
corner.
can we
for
do
this
this
conversation.
conversation while walking out of the
Yeah.
public eye?
Yeah,
For sure.
Try and find a more secluded area.
So we are 3 hours in. Do we want to take a break and keep playing, or do we want to take this as an opportunity to end our session?
This actually might be a good spot, unless y'all want to keep going.
No, this is a good like stopping point.
Yeah, like conversation and then cure once we come back next week.
All right.
Convincing people to spare a random murderer or someone who might not be a murderer, or it could be a murderer. I don't know.
Depends on what the courthouse job is.
I think
I'm pretty apathetic. If you were to ask Dion about going in there with you, Harlow, I'm going to be honest. Dion would probably be like, definitely. And then he would probably kill him. That's
which
fine.
is not ideal. Because he might know things we need to know.
Yeah.
Might
But
do.
that was a guess. That was a Ruby guess. That was not a Nosh guess. Totally a Ruby
Well,
guess.
we'll find out next time what Dion wants. If
Okay.
you can get it out of him.
We'll get it out of him. No doubt.
Like I said, we just got to corner him.
yeah.
Good night, stream.
Night
Good night, stream.
Night, everybody.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.